Hi, welcome to Good and Acceptable. This tutorial will show you how to open your store in just a few minutes so you can start selling your used homeschool curriculums. To open up your store, you go to Vendor Registration, fill out the required information, make sure the email address is entered correctly. If you already have an account as a buyer, you should not be asked to enter email address and password information here again. Please read the terms and conditions before you check this box. It's under About Us, Terms and Conditions. Enter the city and state you reside in, and the country, and your zip code, and click Register, and you'll be taken to the vendor dashboard where you set up your store. You should receive a welcome email within a couple of minutes. If you didn't receive it, you most likely didn't enter the correct email address, in which case just repeat this registration process and make sure you have entered the correct email. The email you received should look like this. It says welcome, and it gives you your username to log in and some simple steps to finish setting up. So to finish setting up your store, you can go to the vendor dashboard, go to the storefront tab and enter your policies like return, refund, shipping policy, and then enter your shipping charges, and then go here to add your products. And we're going to go over these steps right now. So first we'll go to storefront. In the dashboard, we go to store settings, storefront. And this is not required. It's just going to make your store look nicer. So your store would look kind of like this when it's set up. So you can upload your banner picture for your store and your profile picture and store name. This is your username that you entered, but you can change it to a more appealing store name like Homeschool Academy or whatever your choice of your name is. You can describe your store, message to the buyers. These are all optional. And when you're done, just click Save. For policies, you just need to, again, this is not required, but it's helpful for the buyers to know what your refund or cancellation or return policies are. There's nothing you need to do here for billing. Then we go to shipping. Now, if you do not want to charge for shipping, if you want to offer free shipping for all your sales, you can just leave this blank just the way it is and you're all done. But if you want to charge a shipping fee, and this is what I do for my store, which is in your welcome email, this is the formula I use, and the easiest way to do it is to copy and paste from the email, from the welcome email, and paste it right here. And my formula just means I'm charging 10% of the total sales as a shipping charge, starting with a minimum of $3 and a maximum of $10. And then I click Save. Now you're ready to add your products. Here is a shortcut link to add your products. Otherwise, you can go here to Product Manager and Add Product. Enter the title of your item. If it's a curriculum set, you can make this descriptive and say maybe My Father's World sixth grade curriculum, or whatever descriptive name you have. Enter the ISBN number. It could be a SKU number if you're selling a toy or a game. Your price. Here's the sales price if you want to put this on sale at a certain time. If you do not have a sale end date, then the sale will go on starting this date and it will go on and will not end. Short description, I just put the author of the book, and description is just a full description of the item I'm selling. Upload the image of your product. Here you can choose whether this is a book, a curriculum set, a digital media like a DVD, or other educational resources like games. If you're selling a series, it's best to enter it here. So it's easier for the buyer when they come to the store. They can click shop and they will see all the categories here, so they can easily find your item. For inventory, I want the system to control for me because I only have limited quantity of a certain item. So I put down how many copies I have, and I make sure I check this so when it's sold out, another buyer is not going to try to buy it. But if you have several copies or unlimited number of copies, then you can uncheck it. There's nothing to do other than, actually, this is an important step. This is where you choose the shipping class that you just created here in your shipping tab. And when you select this shipping class, it will pull in, it will use the calculation that you entered in your shipping tab. For attributes, you can either enter your custom attribute or you can use the preset attribute, like the condition of your product, the curriculum that it belongs to. If you chose curriculum, there is a preset number of choices. These are the main publishers of homeschool curriculums. You can enter the grade and the subject of this product, and these information will help buyers to search and find your product because it will be listed under here. For linked products, you can choose items related to this for upsell. For example, if you're selling a science textbook and you have other items you're also selling related to this topic, you can choose some other ones. You can choose multiple items. And when you're all done, you click submit and your product is listed. Here is the upsell items listed right under the product page. As of now, there is no limit of how many listings you can post, and all listings are free, and we want to keep it that way. I do encourage you to consider making a donation of 10 cents per listing to support the development and operating cost of this site. So you can scroll down to the bottom and make a donation if you are able to. When a buyer places an order, you will receive an email that looks like this. It says sold, reply to customer for payment, and here is the order number. It is now up to you to finalize the deal and get the payment. Based on the shipping method, verify buyer's location and reply to the buyer with payment details. The buyer's address and email and contact information is all listed here in this email. For a remote buyer, PayPal is a good option. Ship the products after you have received the payment. You can go to FAQ section to learn how to ship your items. If it's media mail, you can ship at media rate, and how to ship it from your home without having to go to the post office. There's a very easy way to do that, and you can read about it right here. After the order is shipped, go back to the dashboard click orders, and the order that you shipped, the order that you just processed is right here, and click here to enter your tracking information. This should be in your shipping label if you did it at home, or if you did it at post office, they will provide you with a tracking number. And then I'm just going to enter some, and then you can click submit. An email will be sent to the buyer with the shipping information so they can track it. And that is all you have to do. Thank you for watching this tutorial.